I live in a quiet neighborhood in London. It was a late autumn. That evening, I went to visit some friends that lives on a 30 minutes walk from where I live. I was just about to get there when my friend called me and said he had to leave for an emergency and he will be back in an hour. Not knowing what to do now, I decided to kill some time and take a solitary stroll through the park just around the corner where my friend lives. Normally, I will go to the park earlier before dark as I don't like walking in the park alone at night, but as I had to wait for my friend to come back and the park was just there, the streetlights lining the walking paths along my way to the park. The park looked quiet, but safe. Fair enough for me. The rustle of leaves underfoot and distant city sounds and my steps are the only sound I could hear. As I walked deeper into the park, the ambient city noises faded, leaving behind an disturbing, echoing silence. The big branches of the trees forming a canopy that faded the moonlight. I stopped to take a rest near the top of the park. I was just about to continue my walk when an unexpected sound shattered the stillness. A muffled conversation that seemed to come from the shadows behind the bushes in the darkness. Intrigued, I tried to listen, realizing that it was not a conversation, but a series of whispers. Too faint to be any words. A chill ran down my spine as I considered the possibility of other nighttime visitors. I hesitated, contemplating whether to investigate or leave. After a few minutes of deliberating, my curiosity won, and I cautiously stepped closer, the whispers growing slightly louder, but remaining hard to understand. I went into the dark bushes. I could see the outlines of 2 or more figures together. Their voices were strained, and then suddenly the atmosphere became tense. An annoying beep and a strange flash of a light will stop me from listening or seeing any further. I could no longer hear the whispers or see anything. In that moment, the park transformed from a familiar haven to a tense, heavy atmosphere. Without hesitation and with a strange feeling of being listened and observed, I decided to leave that place. But I couldn't leave without satisfying my curiosity, and tried to understand what was hiding in there. I jumped into the bushes, trying to surprise whatever was hiding in there. But I was the one who was unpleasantly surprised when I noticed that only some of the branches with strange silhouette were hiding in the bush. Totally bewildered, I decided to walk back home. As I turned around to continue my path, I heard some noises of creaking branches and disturbing whispers again. A strange sensation of cold shocked me. My hair stood on end when I saw the branches. They had changed their shape. They looked like dark shadows. I quietly ran out of the park in the direction of my house, listening to the whispers that haunted me as I walked away from the dark side of the park. The experience left me with the sense of having stumbled with a hidden chapter of lives, the nocturnal realm. What was that noise? The shapes? The flashing lights? Or the whispers? Am I losing my mind? Days turned into nights, and the mysterious encounter of the city park continued to play on my mind. The urban rhythms or routines of life couldn't take away the sense of curiosity that have taken root within me. I never went back to that park. A year later, I moved out of the city.